and welcome to Chuck's Diecast Car and Model Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at this particular model. This is the Porsche Carrera GT. This one is made by Autoart and is in 1/18 scale, and it is an excellent model. And we'll go ahead and, of course, take a close look at it here. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that it is really, really a good model. But the Porsche Carrera GT is literally like, well, I suppose if I won like $1 billion in the lottery, then I'd get a McLaren F1. But if it were less than that, then the first car I'd be buying is this one, because I think it is beautiful. The sound of that 5-liter V10 motor is just epic, and it's pretty much everything that I would want in a supercar, including manual transmission. So let's go ahead and take a look at this model here, okay? Now, first of all, let's take a look at the side elevation. I do love the way that the rear of the driver's compartment is sort of truncated instead of a fastback like most other supercars are. I just think that's really neat. The detail on the wheels here is really, really good. You can see the red center cap, which on the right side are blue. I guess center cap isn't quite the proper term because it's also the lug nut, but they are blue on the right side and red on the left side, so you can differentiate them because, of course, they have opposite thread for putting them on the car. The brake calipers themselves are nicely detailed, as you can see there. You can see there in the lower right here that it even has the parking brake caliper, and the rotors look really, really good there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front here. And let me get that cat hair off there. But take a look at that hood. I mean, the detail, or I should say the quality of the paint is pretty stunning, particularly considering the fact that I paid, I think, maybe $120 for this model. It is really, really nicely done. And I don't think I've actually seen a Carrera GT in black. I've seen them in silver. I've seen them in the charcoal color they come in, and I've seen them in yellow, but not in black. And I think it does look really, really good in this color. But let's go ahead and take a look at the front here. Detail up here is really well done. The headlights look excellent. The Porsche badge on the hood looks really good, and as I mentioned, the paint looks great there too. You can go ahead and open up the front trunk here, and you'll see that it is well done in here as well, with flocking, and those two things in here are actually the straps to hold down the convertible roof panels when you put them in the front trunk here. It is a serious pain to use these little straps though, because they have tiny little hooks. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. Let's see if you can see. But they have tiny little hooks, and they go in these little slots here. So you have to have like the eyes of a surgeon or a watchmaker or something to put them in, and you pretty much need to use like tweezers and everything like that to get them to get those straps to work there. But they are in there, and of course that is a nice feature. Taking a look at the back, detail here is excellent as well. The tailpipe exhausts are really, really nicely detailed in the real car. They look like this. They do look sort of like jet engine exhausts, and so it is really well done. And if you'll And also the other nice thing is underneath here there is a switch by which you can pop up the rear wing, which in the real car I believe pops up at 75 miles an hour. The detail here on the mesh for the engine cover is just wonderful. It is just so well done, and I definitely all credit to Autoart to get that done as well as they did. Now when you open up the engine bay, of course, you can see a lot of great things under here as well. You can see, first of all, that it does have working engine struts. You can see here as well that the shocks have real coils, and then also there's a metal push rod there, which is connected to the suspension, which is a feature of the car itself. Detail of the carbon fiber supports there is really, really good, and of course the engine intakes and covers and all that sort of stuff. Detail on there is excellent as well. Wonderful job by Autoart to do that also. Detail here on the interior is again first rate. This interior, as you can see here, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit more just so you can see. I mean, that is in 1/18 scale about as good as it gets for the most part. I mean, I have a model that I paid like over $500 for that is more detailed than this, but for $120 this is about as good as it gets. You can see the steering wheel is excellent. The center panel there with the shift knob, which is colored as if it were wood, because the real car does have a wood shift knob, is very well done. Above that you can see the hazard lights triangle, which is well rendered. The 5-gauge cluster, instrument cluster, looks really, really good there too. And you can see there as well that the pedals look great there as well. The let's see here, you can see the door sill has the Carrera GT badge on there with carbon fiber texture. All of that is really, really good. You can even see here in the passenger side, let's see if I can get the focus. Yep, there it is. A footrest for the passengers. So all of that is great. The seats here, again, look really nicely detailed. And by the way, I know that they are comfortable because I got to sit in one of these. And you can see also that it does have a fabric safety belt as well. So really, really good job by Autoart with this model. I definitely have no complaints about this model. I'm just so happy with it. If I didn't have the 1/12 scale Tamiya model of this car, which of course has even more detail, I'd be perfectly happy with this model. But as it is, I definitely recommend it if you can find them. I don't know if they even make this model anymore because Autoart is going plastic with everything, or I guess you would call it resin. So I don't even know if they make this model anymore. But if you can find it, as I said, I definitely recommend it. So as it is, that is my review for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Have yourself a great day.